Hi, third graders. It's Mrs. Anderson again. Today we are starting a new reading unit that's really a culmination of all the different things we've been talking about in reading this year. Today we're going to start a unit about making inferences. You might have heard a teacher say to you before, I want you to infer what's happening in a story. Today I'm going to tell you exactly what that means. So, the first thing is that an inference is when you think about what's probably true in a text, even though the author might not say it. This is a good strategy that readers do to help them think about what's happening in stories. Sometimes authors and illustrators don't always tell us what's going on in a story, but we use our clues, we use what we know to help us infer or make these kind of guesses where we say to ourselves, well, this is probably true about what's happening. So, how do you infer? Well, you infer by taking what you know about a situation. We call this our schema. So we think about everything we know. This is our background knowledge. This is just our life experience. We combine that with our clues from either the pictures or the words that we're reading to help us think about what is probably true about what's happening in this part of the story. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to take those 3 steps. I'm going to think about my schema, the stuff I already know. I'm going to combine it with the clues. I don't have a picture, so I'll just look at the words to think about what possibly is true about this paragraph. The students showed up to school in rain boots and hats, and their jackets were soaking wet. Well, I know that if it's wet outside and I wear a rain jacket, it's probably raining. Here are some clues. They had rain boots and hats. You probably only need those on a day that it's raining, and they're soaking wet. I think that what I can infer or what I can say is probably true is that it's raining outside. Do you see how I took what I knew with clues to help me think about what's probably true about this situation? Let's try another one. Barry had been looking forward to eating her favorite snack all day long. But when she saw her friend didn't have one, Barry offered to share hers. What can you infer about Barry? Okay, take what you already know. Has this ever happened to you where you shared something with someone? The clues that are happening is she was looking forward to eating it, but she sees her friend doesn't have one, so she gives her hers. What's probably true about Barry? I'd say Barry is probably a super good friend because good friends share with one another. So I bet that's what I can infer. It's probably true. In fact, I know it's true. Let's try one more. I put the boys, my own boys, so this is about my family. So my 2 sons are Nels and Bjorn. Listen to this circumstance. Bjorn helps his mom wash the lettuce and tomatoes while Nels sets the table. Dad calls Mom into the dining room. What can we infer is happening? Well, when the boys are helping me, it's usually the end of the day. If you're setting the table like it says here, I bet it's supper time. I bet it's time to eat. That's what you're going to practice doing today. You're going to take what you already know about a situation. What things do you bring to the story already? You're going to combine that with what you read in the text. What do the words say? What clues are in the story? Do you see how this guy is really digging into the clues? To make an inference, what do you think is probably true, even though the author doesn't say it? In your seesaw today, you're going to have 4 little snippets. Each snippet will give you some clues. I want you to take what you already know, your schema, combine it with clues from the text to tell me what you can infer or what is probably true. You will do this 4 times. All right, readers, I know you are wonderful reading detectives, and I cannot wait to see your work this afternoon. See you later.